Hello there, YouTube. My name is Windapter, but please call me Windy. And it has been another hot minute since I have been able to be around, which sucks. Uh, as you guys could tell, I did not get a chance to sit and record another video as I figured, and then I didn't get a chance to sit down and record until today. I have been very, very busy doing multiple things, helping my mom out a lot. I also have been turning a lot of my focus to cleaning up and tidying different places of the house and making sure chores are done, as well as tidying up my room a little bit, because my room got a little chaotic for a little bit. Um, but it's looking a lot better. I still have a few things to put away, but I had time to sit down and record without any interruptions, and so I thought, yeah, we'll just make this a fun, easy video. I don't know how long this is going to be or whatever, but, feel free to put me on in the background. And whatnot, but yeah. So, the first thing I was going to talk about or show you as at least, because there's at least a few things I can show you. That's not just a talking video. I have with me, as you can see, magnetic little balls. Now, the fun thing about these as well, outside of the fact they're magnetic, is it's hematite. These are magnetic hematite balls. The nice thing about that is, and they make a fun sound, the nice thing about the magnetic hematite is hematite itself is a grounding stone. Much like obsidian, I think obsidian is, if I remember correctly. I think black onyx is one, indigo gabbro is one. I've played with my indigo gabbro while playing a game before. You guys have seen it. But the nice thing about this being hematite and magnetic, is that outside the fact that hematite's a grounding stone, you have the magnet part of it, which allows you to basically, like, it just got, hold on, I'm losing track of my, I know what I want to say, but I keep spinning it around and changing it, and it's, like, not flowing. They're hematite, but they're magnetic, so the hematite itself helps with your grounding sense, and then the magnetic energy works with your magnetic field. There we go. That's what I was trying to explain. I don't know why I couldn't get out the magnetic energy works with your magnetic field. I don't know why I could not get that out. I don't know why. I think my brain was just like, you want English today? Nah, we're not gonna do that. And then the next thing I want to show related to stones, and of course, if people don't remember, I have shown off a few stones. In the past, I showed off some rose quartz, I think, some amethyst. You guys have seen my indigo gabbro. You guys have seen probably a few different things that I've shown, whether in its video on its own or even in the videos I play when I play scary games. Speaking of scary games, I hopefully will be doing one soon. It won't probably be Monstrum, but it'll probably be in silence, because I have been wanting to play that again so badly. I figured it's a good way to kind of slowly bring us into the month of spooks, because it is almost already the end of September. And I normally don't celebrate Halloween. Off topic. I normally don't celebrate Halloween. But I kind of like the fact that it's just one month of spookies. And also Animal Crossing has a really nice Halloween event, so there's that. Anyway. But the thing I wanted to show you is, I showed it before, iron pyrite, or fool's gold. People usually fake diamonds, rubies, whatnot. Mother Nature does that for you with fool's gold. But I wanted to show this piece, and it's a big piece. This is iron pyrite. You normally, and we washed it up, it's still very shiny. It was just as shiny as this before we kind of just washed it up. But we washed it up, and oh my god, I did not look in there before. There's, like, nice nuggets. But if you guys will take a look, it is shiny. Very, very shiny. Very just big. It is very hard to find a piece this big. And this is legit iron pyrite. Okay. So for anyone wondering, no, it's not gold. Otherwise I'd be rich. But no, this is iron pyrite. And God, I love it so much. It's my own piece. And we originally got it to sell, but I wanted to keep it so badly. And so I got to after a while, because it wasn't selling for a little while. So I've had it for a couple weeks. But yeah. Anyway, the next thing I'm talking about is, I didn't get to really show this off last time, is the two candles. I think the company's called Sugarbox Scents. I'm not sure, but it smells so good. These are two candles I got from the same place, Painted Tree. Or, well, It's the full name of it is called the Painted Tree Boutique. It's got like these little booths and stuff. And there are some like limitations, like you can't bring in anything old. You can't bring any like type of junk in, if that makes sense. Like like if you were to go to a yard sale, sometimes you'd find older items, not necessarily junk, but maybe just stuff that people use and is old, or that's just old in general. You can't do that at the one place that we have a little booth at. It's very cute. But this one is scented to be hot cocoa, and it does legitimately smell like hot cocoa. It really does. I have not lit it yet, and that is just due to the fact that I want to both A, try to save it a little bit more towards Christmas, along with my other one, which I'll talk about in a second, but at the same time, I also just want it in my room, and I want to try and find a spot where I can put it, and I can light it, and I know it won't fall off, I know it won't catch anything on fire, stuff like that. So it's kind of taking a bit because as I clean my room, I'm trying to make my own little spot to put my candle. Because I could just open it and let the scent wad in and whatnot, but then it just kind of loses its smell over time, and there's no point of having a candle after that, you know what I mean? The other candle I have, right here, is Marshmallow, and it's from the same person. God, it smells so good. It smells like legit marshmallows. I cannot get over that scent. Nor that sound. But, I got these two, and then I got two other ones, Pumpkin Crunch and Morning Coffee. They were the other two that I got. The Pumpkin Crunch is in a jar like this. The Morning Coffee is in more of like, I don't know if I want a mason jar, but it's in its own little jar. And they both smell great. The nice thing about the Morning Coffee is it smells like coffee, but it's not overbearing. It's not super duper strong or heavy. It's just a nice scent of coffee, and I like it. The Pumpkin Crunch one smells very nicely like pumpkin, but it's not a super harsh smell or super rough smell. It just smells like pumpkin. And that's in like, I got it from the same booth in the Painted Tree Boutique. But that's one of the nice things I really, really like about these candles is that they don't smell heavy. They don't smell overbearing or overpowerful. They smell good. You know, it's a nice, light, airy smell, but it still is actually powerful enough to smell it. Because I find that some candle smells you cannot smell even when you light them. It's like, how in the world, like, excuse me. I ate some time before this, so excuse me for that. But sometimes, like, with some candles, I smell them, and I kind of smell their scent, but then upon lighting them, I can't even smell them. What is that? No. If I have a candle, I want to smell it. You know? That's the point of the candle. But yeah, I think that's the things I wanted to show you. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I kind of wanted to show off. I do want to turn our attention back to the iron pyrite for a minute, because I realized that I wanted to mention about the iron pyrite. I had to I've talked about iron pyrite before, as I said, but I re-looked up some of the energy properties and whatnot of iron pyrite, so I'm kind of quoting off my phone, which is right here, what the internet says. So please note that this is not my own words, this is the internet's words, but this is what iron pyrite is good for, at least one of the things. Iron Pyrite can be a powerful talisman that will ward off all negative energies that threaten to break you. It will help you cleanse your aura of both environmental and psychic pollutants. Hold on. Iron Pyrite will also help you overcome intellectual fatigue or burnout in the same way that Wolfenite will. I don't have any Wolfenite, so I can't really show that off, but yeah. I wanted to return that because I realized for a second, oh, I didn't talk about what it meant. So I do apologize for that little detour and whatnot, but yeah. And it also gave you guys a chance to see the pirate again. It's so funny because I got the camera position so well that my pirate's right here and you can't see it. It's very funny to me. I also wondered if, well, you can't really tell. Okay, people can't really tell. Another thing I focused on while I was focused on cleaning up and stuff, I managed to turn my bed into like a cave unintentionally. So let me angle this up for you a little bit. Okay, you guys can see right there, that brown part is a part of oh, what's it called? Not the fitted sheet. The fitted sheet's what goes on the bed. It's the kind of things like the blanket of it or whatever, the flat sheet or whatever. I don't know. It's essentially whatever these things are. But it came from the queen set for the brown sheet that I actually have for my bed. But what it is that, as you guys may remember, back when I had my old white canopy bed that broke on me, uh, I had the metal bars of the canopy and whatnot, and I had a thing on top. I found that during the winter, upon doing that, it actually keeps a lot of the heat inside of my bed, which helps keep me warm, which is awesome. You know, last year I didn't do it just because I didn't know if I was going to be able to. I didn't know how it would work and all that stuff. So then this year I was like, I thought, but it didn't help, or not having it did not help. Wait, hold on. I know what I'm trying to say. My brain's just switching it on me. Not doing it last year meant that I was still pretty cold. There we go. But yeah, I didn't do it last year, and it was still very cold and whatnot. I had a heater, of course, but because the ducts or whatever messed up or whatever, we don't know. But I did that, and as you guys kind of saw, I don't have the metal canopy part of it. I don't have any type of really canopy part to make it look more like a canopy, so it's kind of more so a cave. Surprisingly, I really like it as a cave. It's very comforting, actually, believe it or not. It's very comforting, and it's actually really done well to keep me warm because now the nights are starting to cool down. And I'm one of those people where I do usually tend to get cold kind of easily, which sucks, but what are you gonna do? Uh, but yeah, it's very comforting. It's very snug, and I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know how I got to that point. I just did. Because I honestly was not intending to make a cave. I was just putting that up there to help keep me warm during the winter. You know, well, the cold of fall and then the cold of winter, if that makes sense. But, yeah, it worked out pretty well. But, yeah, I believe that is everything. My next video, hopefully, will be an actual gaming video. Hopefully. I'm also waiting on a couple packages, which I'm very excited to get. I don't know. One might get here today. Maybe. If not, then either this weekend or Monday. Because I don't think certain delivery trucks will go on, like, Sunday? I have to figure that out. But, I am indeed waiting on some packages. I am waiting on one that I ordered a little earlier this month, I think, and then another one I ordered just a few days ago. The nice thing is that they're getting here relatively quickly, so I'll take it. But yeah, when I get those, I will go ahead and open them up and show you guys what they are. So I'm not going to spoil what they are or where they're coming from. But, yeah, I'm excited to get them. Very excited. Let me make sure that's all my thought process. Because I think that is everything. I think so. Yep, I think that's everything. Okay, and again, I know this wasn't a gaming video, as I was starting to say, and I do apologize for that, and I apologize for such a delay, but, excuse me. It's just a matter of, I did not get any chance to sit down and record, and I was so focused on other things, which isn't a bad thing. You know, I think it's good to keep the house tidy and keep things tidy. Excuse me, I had to clear my throat a little bit. But it really just did not leave any room to sit and record, which sucks, but that's what happens. Unfortunately, sometimes. But anyway, yeah, thank you guys for watching or listening. If you just put me on in the background, that's totally fine. You know, that's kind of what I was intending to go for. I do hope you guys enjoyed at least seeing my big iron pyrite and me talking about the magnetic hematite. If you don't have any magnetic hematite of your own, I highly recommend you get some. I very much like to play with these, especially when I'm stressed out. Or sometimes I will. Let me put that one there. Sometimes I will just play them like this. I'll just toss one up, catch them in my hand, like that. Or even like that. Ooh. They're very fun to play with and have fun with. So, in the fact that they're grounding stones, the hematite itself, that's the grounding stone, makes a very big difference as well, in my opinion. But of course, that's just my opinion. I really, really like them. I highly recommend people getting some. They're very good for stress, and if I remember correctly, hematite's also really well known to help with certain types of pain. I think like arthritis and such. Um, don't fully quote me on that. I can't remember. I'd have to double check. And I totally would be fine with double checking as well. Um, but yeah, I will definitely do another gaming video soon. Probably in silence, just because even though it's a scary game, it's one game I can at least handle, and I think it'll get me started, with getting into kind of the spooks part of it. I also thought about showing off other stones that I do have with me. Some of them being fossils, some of them being actual stones, and some I have no idea what they are. They're stones, but in the break, I just have no idea what they are. So who knows? Maybe somebody out there can tell me what it is. Um, but yeah, thank you guys again so much for watching. I do hope everyone has a wonderful day. I will try and get the next video out as soon as I can. Um, if it takes longer than expected again, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Like I said, things have just been chaotic and busy, and I've had to run around a lot, so yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all thoroughly enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah. Bye!